Hey guys, this is your girl Tasha, and I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be doing a video on my US cutter MH871-MK2. So I'm going to be assembling the stand for my vinyl cutter. These are all the parts that comes with it. There's screws, little other small screws, and then this is a little bag that comes in it, the poles that come with it, the actual vinyl cutter here, and this is what comes in the box. The screws was also in here. It comes with this here, some other little items, the cutter itself, a blade, some wiring, the actual power outlet, and this here, that connector port. I put together so far this part right here, this pole. When I put it together, the two big holes are going to be on this side, and then you're going to have these 1, 2, 3 screws, and when you flip it over, this is how it's going to look. This part's going up. You can see they're both facing this side, and let me turn it this way. This is the part with the deep ridges here, and then this is the curved part. So you have to put this piece on the curved part. This is the control arm, and so the screws go there. For part 3 of the assembly, I'm going to need this piece, 4 long screws, and the foot with the wheel. Both of the feet are the exact same, so it really doesn't matter which foot you put on here. Take these 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there, the screws, it's in there. And you do the same thing with this side. So far I've done 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now I'm going to go to the next page, which is step 5. So let's get it. Okay, in step 5, we are going to need 2 short screws, 2 short sleeve caps, 2 screw sleeves, and you're going to need the cross beam here. So right now I have the cross beam in between my legs because I only have 2 hands. So on this large side here, I'm going to add the screw sleeves into both of these holes, and the second one into this next hole. And then I'm going to insert the screws, and I'm going to put the bar in between my legs and keep screwing until it is tight. Bam! Bam! I did that. So for this side, I'm going to do the exact same thing. Pushing the screws in here. I'm going to screw the screws through this hole first. And I'm going to do the same thing here. I am definitely using my legs to hold this for me. Push that in, and now I can start screwing them both in there. Definitely using my hands and my legs. All right, so now it rolls, and I have to add the caps on each end. The cap in there. Oh, got it. All right, and I'm going to do this side as well. So now I have this piece together. So now I've done step 5, step 6, and I'm gonna go on to step 7, step 8. Let's get it. So for step 7, you just add the rollers on here. Bam. Step 8, it says completed stand with rollers MH cutter. So I have to add the cutter on the stand. So I just added the stand on the cutter. Some little holes down there. I put it on. Put the holes through there. So in this guide, you have to take out your blades that you're going to be using. I'm going to be using this. So the first thing I'm going to do is unscrew this cap here. I'm going to screw the black cap off of this piece. And then I'll have this. It's empty. You can see my fingers through there. And the blade I'm going to use, there's the heat press blade. That's 30 degrees, 45. There's 30, 45, and 60. The 30 is for heat press vinyl. The 45 is the most used. And the 60 is for thick materials. So I'm going to be using the first one for vinyl. This comes in this little yellow protector piece. So I'm going to slide it out. And I'm going to slide this in here, and it just drops right down. But it doesn't fall out. I guess there must be a magnet under there. Now I'm going to take this piece here that I took off initially, and I'm going to cover it up, close it back. I'm going to take it to where I can see the blade. This brass stops me from moving back any further, so I'm going to drop the blade, the brass part, a little further down until I can see it. So as you can see, it's hanging out at the top right here. You don't want to see it sticking out. So I'm going to take it back up a little bit more. I just want to gently feel that. Just scrape just barely across the top. Just want to gently feel it. And now I'm going to push the brass part back to stop it from moving. Kind of went up a little bit. Slide the brass down a little bit and bring that. Okay, I think that's pretty good right there. So the brass stops it from moving any further, and you can still see it. You can see it hanging out there at the top. And then when you do push it up, it does come out. When you push it up, it does come out there. And I can still gently feel it. I'm going to unscrew this here because this is where I want it to go. And I'm going to fit this blade right in there. There's a little stopper right here, a little black piece. So I'm going to drop it down to where it stops right here at the black piece. And I'm going to screw this back in just like that. Make sure it's nice and snug and tight. So when you see the blade, you see the blade is pretty close. And that's how you want it to be. Just like that.